In this video, I will be explaining how do you connect to a MySQL server using MySQL Workbench. Now, before setting up the connection to the MySQL server that is present on campus using MySQL Workbench, we need to make sure that we are actually on the campus network. Now, if you are physically on campus and connecting to the MySQL server, there isn't a problem. However, if you are working from off campus, like you are at your home, for instance, that is an off-campus location. And so we need to take one additional step before we can connect to the database server or the MySQL server on campus. And that is connect to the campus using a VPN. Now, information about the VPN is present in the course syllabus, but here is a brief demonstration on how to go about doing that. A VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and it allows us to establish a connection from a remote location to our campus. To download the VPN for the university, one needs to go to the following website. The link for this website is in the syllabus. One needs to download a VPN client. There are 3 VPN clients available, one for Windows, one for Linux, and one for Mac OS X. Please follow the instructions on this page to download and install the VPN client. Furthermore, this website has information on how to log on to the Remote Access VPN. Please note, you will actually need a piece of software on your mobile device called RPass Duo. Information on that is present over here, and so please go through this process. To illustrate this process, I will be opening up my VPN client. Since I have a Mac, it shows up as Cisco AnyConnect Secure Mobility Client. And this is the client. Now, I will have to type in a gateway or a VPN gateway to connect to. The address for that gateway is remote.uga.edu, and I shall hit connect. It's going to contact, and it says that I will need ArchPass powered by Duo to complete the login process. In this case, it is asking me for my password for campus. So I have a username, and I'm going to type in the password right now. And then it asks for a second password. The second password is either a Duo passcode, or we can type in push, SMS, or phone to receive either a phone call, an SMS text message, or a push notification. In this case, I will be asking for a push notification, and so this notification will show up in my ArchPass Duo app on my mobile phone. I wait for the push notification, and once I have approved it, the connection is established. This allows me to be connected to the UGA network. Once I'm connected to the UGA network, I can now go ahead and connect to the database server on campus. You will need to do this every time you are on an off-campus network and need to connect to a database server on campus. Let's get back to setting up our MySQL Workbench with the username and password and the connection to the MySQL server that is on campus. When you open a MySQL Workbench, this is the screen you should see. If you do not see the screen, well, you can click on this dolphin link or this dolphin icon, and you should see the screen. If you see a MySQL connections here, click on the plus icon. This allows you to set up a new connection and store it in your MySQL server environment. Now, this new connection needs to have a name, so we can give it a connection name, and I'm just going to call it MySQL Server that's present on campus. The connection method, we're going to leave it as standard TCP/IP, and it's going to ask us for host name. The host name that we're going to use is that's codrus.terry.uga.edu. Again, that's codrus.terry.uga.edu. The port you're going to leave as it is, 3306. Everyone must have received an email with a username and a password. Please type in that username here now. The username that I am typing in is not the username that you are going to be using. Please use the username that has been mentioned in the email that you have received. Once you've typed in the username, hit the test connection button, and you're going to be asked for a password. Please use the password that has been provided for you in that email. And once you type in the password and hit OK, you should see that successfully made MySQL connection. You can click on OK. You can click on OK. And you should see that connection show up over here. If you do not see the connection show up over here, close MySQL Workbench, reopen it, and you should see this connection environment present. If you double click on this, and you have the VPN active, you will be connected to the MySQL server, and you should see a list of databases on the left-hand side. That is all that we will be covering in this video. Again, this video has demonstrated to you how do you set up your MySQL Workbench to connect to the database server that we will be using in this class. If you all have any questions, please send me an email. Thank you.